So I go by the name SoopaBee, right? And you know, I've been using SoopaBee since before I was doing the motovlogging thing. And I've noticed as time has gone on, I have really developed this this hyper awareness to bees. Yes, to bees, the insect, the little flying insect, bees. Man, I don't get it, man. And at first I didn't notice. It was kind of, you know, I mean, I would notice, you know, bees or bee-like things, or when someone would say bee, but, you know, I didn't notice that it was out of the ordinary. And as time has gone on, man, I mean, seriously, probably over the last maybe 10 months, maybe a year, I've caught myself being fascinated by bees. I mean, and not just like the actual insect, a bee, but anything that has to do with bees, man. Anything that has to do with bees or a bee or a hive or honey or anything like that, man. I'm like all over it, you know? Like, so if someone comments and they make a bee reference, like if someone gives me a comment on a video or says something to me on Facebook, you know, or they're not even commenting to me, I just see a Facebook post about a bee or about bees, man, I get giddy. You know? It's the weirdest thing, man. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. I don't get it. But I'm noticing, like, I'm hesitant to use the word obsession, but I am noticing it's a little obsessive-like, if anything. Like anything that has to do with the bee, man. So if I see like a bee picture online, I'm checking out the bee picture and I'm like, ooh, that's a nice bee. You know, look at that. That's a nice, and I'll save it. Not only will I look at it, I will save it. Or if I see, like the other day, I saw a bee flag. There was a flag with the bee on it. What did I do? Click, clip, took a picture of it. You know, the other day I was driving in my car and I saw this bee mural. Oh my goodness, it was a mural. It was a painting on this garage door that someone did of a bee. And I thought it was the most beautifulest thing in the entire planet, man. I was like, that is awesome, man. Who's that artist? I want them to do that on my garage. Oh, man, I was going crazy. I was like, oh, my God. And then afterwards, I'm driving away. I'm like, why was I so fascinated by that bee? I mean, it was cool and all, but damn. I mean, seriously, bee figurines, bee action figures. I went to, check this out. I took my daughter to the butterfly pavilion. The butterfly pavilion. It's this like this indoor butterfly sanctuary. Took my daughter over there, man, and I was in the gift shop, and guess what I saw? A bee mask. I saw a bee mask, and oh, I was looking at it, and it was for a little kid. It wasn't even for an adult. It was a bee mask for a little kid. I was looking at it. I was like, man, I could wear this, man. I could put this in a video, or, you know, I was going all crazy, and I had to catch myself. My wife was there. I was like, hey, you gotta help me here. You gotta stop me. Yeah, man. Anything that has to do with bees or hives. Check this out. Like I've been like keeping track of like the bee issue worldwide. Like, because there's like a bee epidemic, man, a mass die off of bees, like colonies of bees just dying, and they didn't know what was going on at first, and then they figured out it's this parasite, and then it's, you know, the parasite is actually being fueled by mankind's use of fungicides and pesticides and all this crazy stuff, man. I didn't care about any of this before. I'm like, where the hell is this coming from, man? damn, like I'm starting to notice it really is becoming an obsession for me. I checked into the local laws. I checked into my local laws to see if I can have a backyard bee colony. I want a backyard hive. I want a backyard beehive. Like, so I can make my own honey, you know? My wife is like, what the hell's wrong with you, man? I'm like, I don't know, but I like it. And it brings me inner joy. I don't get it, man. It's the weirdest thing, I'm telling you. I mean, there's this thing, man, I saw this thing online. It was, because I don't know anything about keeping bees, you know? I don't know anything about harvesting honey. They've got this, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I think it's called something like the Flow Hive. It's this new hive. It's this new hive where all you have to do is put the bees in there, let them make some honey, and then you turn a tap. You turn a little tap on the front, and the honey comes out. You put a jar over there, so you don't even need like to get all crazy with the bee suit and all this. Man, I was like, I can do that. I can make some honey, and then I can market it as some SoopaBee honey. I was telling my wife, I was like, yeah, baby, I can make some SoopaBee honey. She's like, no, there's no market for SoopaBee honey. I'm like, baby, there is. There's got to be people out there who want some SoopaBee honey. Man, I mean, seriously, going crazy with it. So, sorry you guys, this is kind of therapeutic for me. I just need to get it off my chest because it has just been bottled up and it's noticeable, and I don't know what's going on. So anyway, thanks for listening, my friends, my people. Please ride with confidence, head up 100%. Yeah, this is SoopaBee.
I just thought it was crazy to have to crack the hive open, pull the hive apart, stress out all the bees, and spend all day in the shed just to get your honey. And I thought, there must be a better way. So my dad and I got to work.
And we've done it. Now you can simply turn a tap and pure fresh honey flows right out of your hive. Delicious, ready for you to eat.